Hey there, welcome back friends. In our last video we have created this shortcut on the desktop for Eclipse IDE. Let me double click on this shortcut and our Eclipse IDE will start. Here we go. Now friends, to start with, Eclipse will show up this welcome page. We don't need this page, so we will close this one, and we will also uncheck this checkbox which says always show welcome at startup. Alright, now as soon as we close the welcome page, here is the default perspective. Now friends, we will make some small little changes in here. We will minimize this task list and outline, and we will narrow down this project explorer, and this is the perspective which we will use. Alright, pretty cool, right? Now friends, let us add a project into our Eclipse IDE. Now there are two ways of doing so. Firstly, we can directly right click on the project explorer and click on this new, and you will get multiple options. And you can also click on this other option which will list down many more type of projects which can be added into Eclipse. The alternate way is clicking on this file, click on new, and then select the appropriate project or click on other. Now in here we are directly getting this option of dynamic web project, but let me show you this other window as well. So let me click on this other, and it will open up this window, and inside this window there are numerous options. One of the option is web, and if I traverse this tree web, then definitely you will get the option of dynamic web project. So click on this option dynamic web project, click on next. We will give the name of the project as Hello Servlets maybe, and in here there is this option of target runtime. Now what is target runtime? Target runtime is your web server. Now friends, if we check this drop down, there is no option of target runtime, but we can add a new target runtime in here. So in here, if I click on this button, new runtime, then this will open up this window. Now there is a yet another way of adding the runtime. This is something which I will show you in a minute. Let me close this, and we will skip adding the runtime as of now. We will add it in some time. Let me click on next. Everything seems to be okay. Let me click on finish. Alright, so now we have added this project. There are no specific files, and even we won't be able to execute this project as of now. Firstly, we need to add the target runtime. So let me navigate to window. Let me click on preferences. Let me expand this, and one of the option in here would be server. Let me show you. Here we go. Let me traverse this tree server, and one of the option would be runtime environment. And using this window, again we can add a target runtime. Let me click on this add. Let me expand this, and in our case we are making use of Apache Tomcat 9. Let me click on this. Let me click on next. Alright, we need to browse and give the installation directory of Tomcat 9. So we will browse and we will navigate to C drive, and inside program files we will get this option of Apache Software Foundation, and here is the folder Tomcat 9.0. Let me click on this folder and click on OK. Here we go. So this seems to be good enough. Let me click on finish, and our runtime environment got added. Let me apply the changes. Alright, now before we start to code, let us also add the servers. In here, if we check these tabs which are there in the bottom, one of the tab is servers. Now friends, in here we have this link to create a new server, but it may happen that this tab is not available to you. In that case, we need to navigate to window, navigate to show view, and click on the servers, and the tab will come back. Alright, so in here let us click on this link, and as we have already added the runtime environment, it has auto fetched the runtime environment and server name and things like that. Let me click on next, and everything seems to be okay, and let me click on finish. Alright, so here is the server got added. Let me also try to start the server in order to check whether everything is working properly or not. Alright, let me allow the access. Alright, so everything seems to be good enough, and our Tomcat 9 has started and it is synchronized. Alright, now friends, in our next video we will start programming, and our first program would be a simple program based on Hello Servlets project. Alright, so this is it for today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching.